How much of a difference can Jim Harbaugh make right away? The excitement is obviously through the roof after landing one of the best coaches in all of football, and he might not have to make as many changes as it might seem. So here's the deal with the 2015 Wolverines. The defense was actually fantastic last season, and now it gets 4 starters back in the secondary, at least in nickel packages, along with 2014 superstar cornerback recruit Jabril Peppers. Linebacker Jake Ryan is gone, but just about everyone else on the defensive front 7 is back. The defense, very, very good. And then there's the offense. The playmakers have to emerge, and they have to be merely decent behind a line that gets all 5 starters back. But can anybody play quarterback? The Wolverines were ranked 109th or worse last season in passing, total offense, and scoring offense. But with that D, if the offense had done anything, the season might have been far different, and Brady Hoke probably would have still been the head coach. So can Harbaugh generate any magic in that first year? At least he'll get the Wolverines to a bowl game, but doing more is going to be tough. Going to Utah to start the season isn't easy, but the new head man can't ask for much more than getting Michigan State and Ohio State at home. There's no need for any ticket giveaways for those two, obviously. And no Wisconsin or Nebraska from the West was going to help. But it should still be an 8-win season for an improving Wolverines. I'm Pete.
Big Ten championships. How does it feel? Bet!
The starting quarterback is, and let's see how the Harbaugh era begins. For the call, upstairs, Gus Johnson, Joel Klatt.
All right, Rob, thank you very much. Michigan fans in the college football world has been looking forward to this upcoming moment for quite some time as the former Michigan star quarterback Jim Harbaugh makes his debut as the head coach of the Wolverines.
I don't think there's been a more hyped or anticipated coaching debut that I can remember in our sport. And it's that way because Jim Harbaugh could have gone anywhere in America in any level and been the head coach. It was that way because he's a winner. He's proved himself time and time again. Jim Harbaugh chose to come home to Michigan, and the Michigan Jim Harbaugh era starts tonight in Salt Lake City.
And the big question is, who will be the starting quarterback? And we're going to find out. We tried to find out earlier. No word out of Ann Arbor, no word out of Salt Lake City.
Listen, no one knows except for Jim Harbaugh and the guy that's going to run out there and take that first snap. I happen to believe that it's going to be Jake Rudock. He took the first snap of the team period here in the warm-up section for Michigan. Now, Shane Morris also took a lot of snaps. I think we may see both guys tonight. Rudock is the graduate transfer for Iowa. He only threw 5 interceptions a year ago. That's important because Michigan turned the ball over way too much a year ago. He's got to make great decisions for Michigan in order to win, in particular with Jim Harbaugh's scheme and that run-oriented style that he likes to play.
Meanwhile, for Utah, folks, we're going to get an opportunity to see one of the most dynamic, one of the most electric, one of the most versatile running backs in all of the nation. Devontae Booker can flat out play.
Listen, he's one of the most versatile players in America, and he is a Heisman contender. 1,500 yards a year ago. He was all-conference in the Pac-12. 800 yards after contact. He runs with toughness and will. But here's the special part about Devontae Booker. He's a threat threat on third down. He was second leading receiver on this Utah team. And Dennis Erickson, his coach, told us he's got the best hands of any running back he's ever coached. Devontae Booker is a star.
Speaking of toughness and will, time to join the third member of our team on the sideline, Boss Lady Molly McGrath.
Thank you, Gus. Well, I talked to Coach Jim Harbaugh before the game, and he told me that he slept like a baby last night, but he still wouldn't reveal who Michigan's starting quarterback is. But as Joel mentioned, during pregame warmups, it was Jake Rudock who's taken snaps from starting center Graham Glasgow, and Rudock's body language was calm and confident, as if he was going to get that start tonight, guys.
And here come the Michigan Wolverines. The Jim Harbaugh era has begun as Michigan comes into Salt Lake City to take on the mighty Utes.
The identity of Jim Harbaugh football teams have always been about toughness, making very few mistakes. And Jake Rudock, in his first game as a Wolverine, most likely will be charged with having the keys to Jim Harbaugh's offense.
But standing in their way of a successful debut, these men. 9 wins a season ago. Here come the Utes. They're expecting their 32nd straight sellout tonight in Salt Lake City. A great scene here. Coming up, Michigan and Jim Harbaugh taking on Utah. And welcome back to Fox Sports 1 College Football presented by Geico. Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City, capacity listed at 45,000. All-time crowd, 47,619. They're expected to set new records because Michigan is in town, ready to take on the Utes. So Michigan won the toss, deferred. Utah will receive. One question answered right now for Michigan. Their kick-off person, Kenny Allen, from Fenton, Michigan, will send it away, number 91. Corey Butler-Bird, Bubba Poole back deep, and we're underway from Salt Lake City. This one kicked to the back of the end zone. And Rudock out of the shotgun. Delivers and picked up on the far side. Corey Butler-Bird. And Michigan turns the ball over on their opening drive. They give it to him. Touchdown, Utah.
Devontae Booker follows that pulling guard, Isaac Asiata, and then goes up and over the top.
Magnuson, the offensive lineman for the Wolverines, 2nd and 10. Rudock again, intercepted. Marcus Williams, the 2nd interception of the first half for 5th-year man Jake Rudock. And this is Wilson, sprinting, touchdown Utah. 1st and 10 at the 19. Rudock. Can he make a pay? Yes, he can! Touchdown, Wolverines! Jake Bush! Backfield. Rudock. And intercepted! To the end zone! Justin Thomas! Touchdown, Utah! Slow to look. Smith, and he won't get it. Wow. We told you that this Utah defense was vicious. Stop the deep man. And it's Wilson running, looking for the first down, and no, Peppers. Terrific. Oh. Over the middle. And this ball caught by Grant Carey. Rudock. Over the middle, and it's caught by Chesson. Rudock underneath, and it's caught. Jake Butt again. What a game this man has had. Here's Rudolph to throw it. And this time it's Grant Peck from the 35. Winding up. Oh, beautiful throw at the 10-yard line. Rudolph looking in the end zone. Touchdown. Harbaugh hauling. Little softer this time. Takes the bounce. And a flag.
Kick off out of bounds. 5 yards from the spot where it went out of bounds. First down.
What a game it was. A lot of moxie from both sides.
9 wins last year, and he hands Jim Harbaugh his first loss as the head coach at Michigan.
You know, a lot of things to coach from it, and but there's positive as well. I thought, and I'll say that about Jake, and you bring it up. I mean, throw an interception for a touchdown and then come back and lead a touchdown drive. I thought that was outstanding. Both teams, it was a physical, competitive football game, and both teams, I think, really felt like they were in a football game. It was a good game. Yeah, as far as our team, it's a lot of positives, a lot of good things to build on, things to grow from in a lot of areas, and already thinking about it and already getting ready to attack.
To the big house, Michigan Stadium in Ann Arbor, one of the most anticipated home openers in the 89-year history of this historic venue, as the Wolverines host Oregon State in the home coaching debut of Jim Harbaugh. They want to give him more touches. He wasn't as involved against Weber State as he liked. He fumbles the football, and it's caught out of the air by Joe Bolden. And a late flag thrown where the tackle was.
He's got to run outside, not run inside.
Each team has turned it over. It's swung out wide. Rudolph to Amara Darboh, and a big game. From the left hash mark, Blake O'Neal, the punter, is the holder, and that one is good. Chris Brown, the running back. They're setting up a screen. Villeman tackled. It'll be close. It looked like he had room to the outside for much more yardage. From here, looks like he's comfortably short of the first down, and he is. John O'Neill doesn't even need the change. 4th and 5 from the Oregon State 28. Rudolph, just a 3-man rush. Man wide open. First down, Davion Smith. Weaving inside the 10 and belted down by Monyea. First and goal, Michigan. Utah, he was the coordinator there the last 6 years. Second and goal. Smith trying to bounce it outside and into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan, and the lead for the Wolverines. College education. He started out at Snow College in Utah. Very high snap. That illegal formation penalty is going to be huge now. Karemsky, reminiscent of his days playing Australian rules football, is tangled. Stops and starts at the end of the half. Smith starts with the handoff and ends in the end zone. Went out. Ty Isaac, the running back. Rudolph faked it to him and steps into a throw. It's a rocket to A.J. Williams into Beaver territory and down at the 47-yard line. Knocked out by... Stay within 2 scores. 29-yard try for Kenny Allen. And he's 2 for 2 today. Harbaugh with more than 100,000. 1 out of 7 on 3rd down. Look out! McMahon buried back inside the 2 by Chris Wortham. Sophomore from Los Angeles. Rudolph blitzed, stepped away from it. Got the ball off. Ian Bunting, the tight end, first down. 2nd and 4. Why not stick with it? Our football again, and a touchdown. Tired-looking Beaver defense that was on the field for almost the entire 3rd quarter. Motion to the right. Rudolph out of the gun. Running out of time. Caught. 2 points. It's Davion Smith. They're down by 3 touchdowns. Under 12 minutes to go. Set time. starter back in at quarterback. Lost one. And then dropped. Wow, what a hit by Jim Harbaugh. Collins flag thrown. Collins thrown down. Back at the 35-yard line. Desmond Morgan. 14th play of the drive, the 13th run, and it's a touchdown for Derek Green. Jim Harbaugh wins in his home debut as head coach at the University of Michigan. And in the end, it was a convincing victory.
Banged up, but he's still able to make a physical play and move the chains. Decker's first throw sails high, picked off, coming the other way, it's Channing scribbling with the takeaway, still on his feet, spun down at the 30. Rudock, Smith wide open out of the backfield, touchdown Michigan. Second down and 6, Ty Isaac is the deep back, and they give it. This would be the wide receiver action coming on the end around, and this has got a chance to go. J.U. Chesson, touchdown, Michigan.
Hey, don't make mistakes. Let's see if we're playing smart football.
Peppers is going to return it. Starts from the 24. Peppers makes the first 12 miss. Peppers in space, spins to the 45. He's out to midfield. Another chance for Isaac. Very patient run. Takes his time. Isaac, what kind of speed do you have? Down the sideline. No one's going to catch him. There he goes. Touchdown, Michigan. Blake Decker. Wants to throw, throws a pretty ball, but then no chance. It's picked off. Michigan's got the football, and it's that man again. Don't go testing Jeremy Clark. They fake it to Isaac. Rudock throws a laser beam. It's close. Almost got a touchdown. A little bit of delayed gratification, but he's beaming right now. Allender goes down. Maurice Hurst. Jim Harbaugh and the Michigan Wolverines improved to 2-1.
All 11 defenders in your picture. They're very close to the line of scrimmage. Davion Smith now with everybody up close. Has some running room. Michael Davis, the fastest Cougar. School, which is right across the street from Michigan Stadium. Rudock going deep, and it is caught along the far sideline by Amara Darboh. It starts with making a right read. Single coverage on a double move, and Jake Rudock throws it up and away from any possible interception, and the concentration and the Odell Beckham-like catch by Darboh. Rudock fake and then throws down the middle. Khalid Hill, the tight end, chopped down at the 1-yard line. Ty Isaac, the tailback now. Rudock fake to him, takes off running, has room, has a touchdown. Beyond 45 yards ordinarily. Mangum ran into the traffic and got dumped back at the 47-yard line. He's not here for spring practice. Finished his undergraduate degree in pre-med at Iowa in May. Deep down the field, that one's on target to Jake Butt. And they finally wrestle him down at the 25-yard line. It took 2. Third down, a long 3, nearly 4 for Michigan. They can't get a first down without scoring. They don't have to worry about that. Touchdown to the American citizen, Amara Darboh. Davion Smith breaks free. Looks like he'd get stuffed at the line. Now Michael Davis can't wrestle him down, and he's going to score. Beating Tanner Mangum. Yanked down.
I mean, the position of the offense, you get that through practice and translate it to the game.
Everybody standing up on the Cougar defense, and Rudock, another good decision. Looking for his second rushing touchdown of the day, and he has it. Tried the little screen, and it didn't work. Look out. Mangum taken down. There's a flag. When Jim Harbaugh was hired, he brought back hope and optimism. Now he's bringing back wins over good teams. They had lost 9 of their last 10 to ranked opponents. They defeat BYU handily today, winning 31-0 in a scoreless second half for both sides.
To deter college football fans from making their way in for the opening of Big Ten Conference play. Jim Harbaugh's ready for his first Big Ten game here against the Maryland Terrapins. BTN presents Big Ten College Football presented by the United States Marines. And today, the Michigan Wolverines hit the road to take on the Maryland Terrapins. Good protection again for Rowe, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45 by Jeremy Clark. Returnable. Peppers at the 32. Peppers, nice little shift. Peppers down the sideline. You said it was returnable, Matt Millen, and it is. Peppers all the way down inside the 40. They're marking him out at the 37-yard line. 5-man rush. Rowe steps away, throws over the middle, and it's intercepted again. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. On third down, pressure up the middle. They set up the screen to Johnson. Johnson with blockers. Johnson down the sideline. And Johnson with the ball popping out as he gets to the pylon. Touchdown, Michigan.
The review. The ruin on the field. Stands. Touchdown.
Motion man is bunting. Now Butt and Hill motion to the bottom of the screen. Rudolph with time throws. Caught Hill. And the two-point conversion makes it 14-0 Michigan. All playing on BTN next Saturday.
Time to run the football, boys.
And they give it on the sweep to Chesson. J.U. Chesson down the sidelines. Turning on the Jets. One man to beat. Chesson allowed running into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now it's just a...
Garmin's in trouble.
Yeah, I would think they'd have a chance.
Blitz coming again. And Garmin is buried. Willie Henry. We want to welcome those of you who've been watching Minnesota and Northwestern here. A 21-0 lead for Michigan. 2nd and 9 at the 23. Johnson, nice little cutback to find some green. Johnson powering his way down. A lot of power in that backfield. And it's Drake Johnson diving high for the touchdown. This for Jim Harbaugh and Michigan, back-to-back shutouts for the first time in 15 years. This team is awfully good defensively. That'll do it from Bird Stadium. Our final score, Michigan 28, Maryland 0. Big game in the Big Ten. No bigger place than in the Big House. BTN football is in Ann Arbor today for a top 20 showdown between Northwestern and Michigan. A capacity crowd on hand here on a beautiful day in Ann Arbor. Jim Harbaugh and the Wolverines about ready to take the field. And it has a huge game feel in Ann Arbor. Chesson from the 5-yard line. Chesson with a hole. Chesson down the sidelines. He's got great speed. J.U. Chesson, the opening kickoff all the way home in the Big House.
You want to follow the ball. Young linebacker, believe your reads.
Rudolph on 2nd down. Floats it wide open. His butt at the 15. In the backfield. And on 3rd down, Drake Johnson the carry. Trying to drive in, and he's crossed the plane of the goal line for the touchdown. In the backfield with Carriage in motion. And Carriage gets the carry, and Carriage into the secondary. The fullback rumbling down the field and down inside the 35 at the 32. Carriage, but in motion now on 1st down at the 32. Rudolph, good protection, throws it short to Chesson. Chesson breaks the tackle. Chesson jumping in the air and down near the 5. It'll be
Michigan. Higdon off the fake. It's Rudock to the end zone. Rudock touchdown. 4 receivers for Northwestern. Pressure coming. Force into the sidelines. Excellent adjustment, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis down the sidelines. Jordan Lewis all the way home for Michigan. 3rd and 8 at the 27. Thorson under pressure again, and he's sacked, and it's Willie Henry. On the end around, Chesson trying to find some room, got a block, and Chesson nudged out of bounds across the 35, and the late flag is going to tack yardage on it. 7-yard attempt for Kenny Allen to add to the lead. Oh, plenty of leg, plenty of accuracy, 3 more points for Michigan. 9:27 to go in the 3rd on 2nd down. Jackson trying to reverse his field. Bolden and Henry are there. For 230-pounder. 1st down and 10 from the 30. Oliver in trouble and he's sacked. Play action for Rudock. Rudock finds his man open. It's Williams, the tight end, and Williams down to the 37-yard line. And the give is to the fullback, Homa, and Homa with plenty for the 1st down. They have 40. It's not going to end well. 2nd and 9, Rudock to the air. Quick catch is made at the 15-yard line, and driven back is Maurice Ways. 3rd down and short. Homa and Green. Green the carry. Green fighting for the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. The cherry on top provided by Derek Green. Throughout most of the day on Thorson. Alviti, there's that pressure again, and he's sacked. Says the defensive guy. 4th down, Alviti gonna scramble. He needs 17 yards. He's not gonna get anywhere close. 1 more play for that Michigan defense to cap its 3rd straight shutout for the first time since Ronald Reagan won a presidential election. What a performance today by the Michigan Wolverines. Dominating from start to finish in a 38-0 shellacking of Northwestern.
Michigan on 3. 1, 2, 3. Michigan.
Proximity and hostility, scorn and disdain, intense and in-state.
Kenny gonna lob it to the corner. Touchdown, Manningham!
One more time, it's hail to those guys.
Sometimes you get your little brother excited when you're playing basketball and stuff. You let him get the lead, and then you just come back and take it back.
When Mike Hart made that famous put-down 8 years ago, the Wolverines had beaten the Spartans 6 straight.
But just remember, pride comes before the fall.
Anything specific?
Just here, pride comes before the fall.
Well, brother, times have changed.
And the party will begin in earnest in East Lansing.
Michigan State beats Michigan again.
Michigan State has won 6 of the last 7, including last year, when the Wolverines drove a stake into the Spartan Stadium turf before kickoff, sparking Michigan State to blow out Big Brother.
The little brother stuff, all the disrespect, didn't have to go in that direction. That comes from the program.
The stakes now could hardly be higher. Michigan once owned the state and the series. They won 17 times in 23 years, before Mark D'Antonio arrived in East Lansing. Since then, this is Sparta.
We know we're not the biggest guy on the block. Michigan State's bigger than us on the block.
Now, big house, big stakes, big game. It's about who owns the state and who owns the hate.
Any games stand out to you? I know, what do you think of, your Michigan game? I know that's a big thing at school.
They're always a big rivalry, man. I always look forward to playing them because it's in state. So I think it's one of the special games, not only for me, but from the guys that are from Michigan. So I can't wait to see, what the game looks like this year. I feel like it's going to be one of those for the books.
Welcome to the big house. Thank you for coming. Once again, there are no fans.
As much as they don't like us and we don't like them, I think that we love playing this game each and every year. it's something special to our program, and even if they don't want to say it, I believe it's something special to their program. You know, I didn't specifically see the stake in the ground. Honestly, things like that, it doesn't really get to me. All that, you know, showboating and stuff, that's not going to get you anywhere. You have to go out there, work, play in and play out, and give it everything you have. We did that last year, and we proved why we're still chasing success.
Shalik Calhoun wearing number 43 to honor Ed Davis, Spartan linebacker, who was hurt before the season began.
As we win and they win or lose, that rivalry builds up, and when we meet up, it's something special for the state of Michigan. They have a new head coach, and I look forward to seeing what he could bring to Michigan, and you know, we'll see how this year goes.
Michigan State 2015 is underway. He gets nowhere. He is snowed under. They come in and they'll sack him.
Yes, sir. He's in trouble. Down he goes.
That time, taking him down for a sack is number 43 today, Shalik Calhoun. It gets nasty a little bit in these rivalry games, as you know, as everybody knows.
Connor on his feet to the 40, slides. Oh. Hit hard as he's down. They're going to flag that, and they will. He slid down and was hit hard by Desmond Morgan.
Personal foul, plus targeting, defense.
Oh, targeting too?
From the end of the run, automatic first down. Number 35 is disqualified.
That is unbelievable.
This guy put the stake, by the way, in the Spartan Stadium turf last year. He didn't want to leave, and now he's trying to fire up the crowd. Bolden waving to the crowd as he runs to the locker room.
Well, I don't even remember the last time somebody scored points against Michigan, but this is the best opportunity that an offense has had to do so. A lot of pressure now on the Michigan defense. Can they respond?
Hand off to LJ, running to his right, gets the block, he's at the 5. He's at the goal line, he's into the end zone. Touchdown, MSU. That was 7:06 to play in the first half at Michigan. The Spartans 7, Michigan 7.
Every year the Michigan State game is such a big deal, but they've been rough on us for the last 7 or 8 years, and every Michigan fan has been waiting for an opportunity to stand up and make a fight of it.
Rudak hands to Peppers, running to his left.
At the 20, he's down the left sideline, at the 5, and knocked out of bounds.
Rudak has Homa and Davion Smith behind him. Hands to Homa. Looked like he stopped short.
Michigan says this, and now the referee says touchdown, Michigan.
They're dying to put those arms up. Get them up, fellas. It makes you feel better.
The Wolverines now put the Spartans down 2 scores.
Connor Cook has Holmes to his left. Shotgun snap, pump fake by Connor. Now throws it, got a man open. Great grab in the end zone. Touchdown, MSU. And this game is tight again with 7:07 to play in the third.
This is a game that everybody's been talking about, and right now it's really matched up to all the billing, hasn't it?
Oh man, it's been a great game.
It's a hard-nosed, hard-hitting Big Ten battle.
Rudak, he's going to be sacked. Shalik Calhoun.
We've got sometimes tight ends trying to block Shalik Calhoun, who's providing a stern test. Let's put it that way.
This drive is critical. You might get a chance for another, but the problem now is you're down 9.
That's right. You have to come away with points on this drive here. Then you got to get the ball back.
Connor Cook, play fakes to Williams. Throws right, got a wide open fullback, Trevin Pendleton. What a play by the Spartans out of the gate.
It's first and goal here from the half-yard line. Michigan State's offensive line got to be able to dig deep here and just get that push.
Hand off to LJ, off left tackle, into the end zone, standing up. Touchdown, MSU. Just like that, a 2-point game.
Well, Michigan had a 2-score lead for about 30 seconds.
Michigan with a football, hanging on to a 2-point lead.
It's coming down to the wire here. Now Michigan State defense has to hold steady and stop the Wolverine offense.
Enough pressure here to cut it with a knife.
It's given to Higdon, and Higdon actually slips in the backfield.
That was a squandered opportunity because that was a rare running lane.
Rudock fakes. He rolls to his right, looks to throw, throws the ball deep. He's got Chesson down there, and it's overthrown. Chesson had his man beat.
23-21, Michigan. The Spartans with a pigskin. This could be the drive of the game. In a hostile environment, the Spartans have made a lot of comebacks, a lot of big plays. Can they make one more?
Cook back to throw, looking. He is sacked. Give him credit here in the final minutes. That defensive front coming through. Well, this crowd is on go. 1:54 left to play. Michigan up 23-21. The Spartans looking at a 4th and 19. Connor Cook takes the snap. Michigan rushes 3. He's getting pressure. Cook out. Throws the ball wildly down the field, and it is incomplete.
And the Michigan players will start to celebrate a little bit here. Michigan takes over at the Wolverine 45.
Michigan State's got to play tight, hopefully come up with a turnover here.
1st and 10 from their own 45. Gives to Davion Smith. Powers his way up near midfield. 23-21 Michigan. Clock running.
You know that Michigan's not going to throw the ball here, do anything to risk a turnover. 4th and 2. They're going to punt the ball here.
10 seconds left in the football game. Blake O'Neal comes in.
The thing of it is, if he gets his ball in play, the clock's going to run.
Bad snap. Bobble. Scooped up. Here come the Spartans. Down the sideline.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Into the end zone is Jalen. Watts. Jackson. The Spartans win again. The Spartans win again.
There you go, baby. That's how you go. All that has to be said. All that has to be said. What a great football game. I didn't even know who to ask to get in the middle here. Okay?
You, that's your
Jim, after a finish like that, what do you tell your guys in the locker room?
Oh, they played their guts out and played winning football, overcame so much, and we messed up the play at the end. Have resolve, put steel in the spine, and we'll move forward.
Head coach is Tracy Clays. We'll document Tracy a little bit here in a second after Jabril Peppers picks up the ball at the 1-yard line after almost fumbling it and brings it all the way out to the 42. Second down and 2. Rudock, nice play fake, wants his tight end, and he's got him. Go for 28. They fake the end around. Rudock's got all day to throw. Finds his man, first down. Throw to Smith out of the backfield. It's the fullback again, and it's a Michigan touchdown for Carriage. 3 fullback runs. That's Jim Harbaugh football. Ends a line drive. On the fly, Peppers at the 32, and he's off to the races. Peppers, one man to beat. He didn't beat him. Field this time with Smith. They fake it to him. The throw to the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown. And it's J.U. Chesson. Leiter throws on the run. Caught by Still, and he's still running. Touchdown. Just like that, Minnesota goes 76 yards in 3. Minnesota one timeout remaining. Play action. Leiter fires deep in the middle. Tipped, caught again. An underthrown ball, and this time it's Lincoln, the tight end. Again, Mortel to hold. Sets up short from 32. Tucked it inside the right upright. 3 for 3.
Have to account for him anytime he's on. Shotgun.
He's going to take the snap. And Peppers heading to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. First time we've seen him in the wild Wolverine, and he took it 6 yards for the score. Bunch set of wide receivers to the left, and now they motion a man as Michigan comes with a big-time blitz, and it pays off. Leiter's decked by Jared Wilson from his safety spot. Leiter, heading to the end zone. Touchdown. For the touchdown for the Minnesota quarterback. Another lead change in Minneapolis, 4th of the night. Play action, Spate throwing to the end zone. Got his man. Touchdown, Michigan. And it's J.U. Chesson. If they miss this, a Minnesota field goal would win it. They show the same formation. Empty set. 3 wideouts to the top with the tailback down to the bottom of your screen for Spate. Waits and waits, throws at the last moment and got it for the 2-point conversion. Leiter, pump fakes, wants it all, goes to the corner, got it! Wolotarski, touchdown!
That the ball did not break the plane in the goal line. So they'll put the ball at that spot, and they're going to wind the clock.
Wind the clock that only has 19 seconds left. And Minnesota's only got 1 timeout left.
The receiver caught the pass, but was down short of the goal line. It will be Minnesota's ball. 1st and goal at the 1/2-yard line.
Right out of the way.
There goes the clock.
There goes the clock. 17, 16, 15. Now they shift. Leiter's going to go into the gun with 10. 8, gotta hustle. Leibner rolls to throw, he's in trouble. Lobs it, incomplete, and there's only 2 seconds left in the game.
Boy, I don't know if Leibner knew that they were winding the clock.
Center, full house behind him. He'll try to do it himself. Did he get there? No signal, no touchdown. Michigan has won it. The Wolverines somehow survive when it looked like Minnesota was going to be able to retain the Little Brown Jug. Jim Harbaugh shooing all his players off the field right. Here comes the call.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. The game is over.
They've done it 102 times in the past for the Little Brown Jug. Not too many of them any better than this one. And Michigan survives a scare in Minneapolis to go to 6-2 and 3-1. And there comes the Little Brown Jug that Minnesota has had since last year. And now it's heading to Ann Arbor. Great game. Ollie's with the winning coach.
Right here, right here.
I think.
Well, Coach Harbaugh went to you. You hadn't completed a pass all year. What were you thinking when he put you in the game?
You know, I was prepared to go in every week. Coach coaches all the quarterbacks like they're the starting quarterback. So, you know, I felt good about the game plan. I trusted my teammates, and most importantly, my defense. As you can see, they came up big there. But coaches told me to relax, have fun, and just do what I do. So
you took over with about 4 minutes left on the clock, and you had maybe your best drive and one of your best passes of the night. How were you so effective on that drive?
Well, I came to the bench and got on the phone with Coach Fish, our pass game coordinator, quarterbacks coach, and he just told me on the phone, he's like, look, man, just laugh out there, like, trust your teammates and enjoy it. And, you know, this is a game for the Little Brown Jug. It's a huge rivalry game, and, you know, it was just, I had to realize I just had to have fun with it and not be so tense and worked up about it. And, you know, that's what I did on that drive, and it worked out.
Your first win for Michigan, what does it feel like?
It's special. It's special. You know, I can't wait to get in the locker room and celebrate with my team. You know, 2 weeks ago, it stung, but obviously Coach Harbaugh got us to move on. And, you know, it's nice that the football gods, I guess, kind of were on our favor today. So
now comes in motion on second down. Rudock off the fake, throws for the end zone. It is caught. It is a touchdown. J.U. Chesson for 6. Darboh in motion. Fake the end around. Rudock sets it up the screen for Smith with blockers. Smith at the 25, inside the 20, and Smith dragging down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. And now motion from Darboh. Rudock had some running room, and it closed quickly. Reversing his field, and Rudock diving for the pylon. Touchdown! What a play by Jake Rudock. Now in motion. Peppers with the ball in his hands on the edge. Nice move. Peppers got a block. Jabril Peppers for the touchdown. Second down. Rudock. Wide open at the 10 is Darboh. Down before he gets to the goal line at the 2. Johnson in the backfield. Third and goal. Toss play. Drake Johnson got a block. Got the touchdown. Third down and 3 at the 8. That's Johnson in motion. Watch the quarterback draw. Rudock to the end zone, and it is caught by Amara Darboh. The touchdown for Michigan. Count court. First down. Laviano going to the air, and the pass is intercepted. Picked off by Michigan's Jared Wilson. Play clock is at 3. Laviano
just smart. You can watch. Smith's just going to power through. He breaks the plane right there, but
Rudock for 2. Rudock flushed. Gonna run. He's got the 2. Jim Harbaugh's Michigan Wolverines now 7-2 with an impressive 49-16 win over Rutgers, blanking the Scarlet Knights in the second half and coasting to the 33-point win. Indiana may have been in the neutral zone. This is a free play for Rudock. He'll take a shot at the end zone. Drops it in for the touchdown. J.U. Chesson on a straight go. And Rudock seemed to know that he had a free play. Out on third down. Looking end zone. Buying time. Lost the football. Has to jump on top of it. And a flag late. The country at 86%. That one's good, not by much, but it gets inside the left upright.
Defensively.
Sudfeld to the sideline. He's got Cobbs to the 23-yard line. That's another first down for IU and a gain of 17. So it's a 36-yard field goal attempt for Oaks, who's 1 for 1. And he's now 2 for 2. So that takes us to the at this point as we come down the stretch. Play action. Rudock, long throw, wide open in the end zone is Chesson. He's got it again. Another Wolverine touchdown.
And you've got to give the receiver the same opportunity.
Long throw to the sideline, and now it's manageable. Booker toe taps out of bounds at about the 34-yard line. This one from just inside 52. That looks pretty good. That is good. First and 15. Play action for Rudock. Steps up, looks over the middle. He's got Chesson running free. J.U. Chesson to the pylon and into the end zone for another touchdown. Screen set up. Blockers out in front for Jordan Howard. He's going to walk into the end zone with an Indiana touchdown. Rudock has been nearly perfect here in the first half. Long throw to the sideline. Coming back to make the adjustment is the tight end, Jake Butt. Michigan adds 3 at halftime, but it's a one-possession game.
Start out of halftime what Mr. Harbaugh was looking for.
And we'll see where field position ends up for Indiana. A kick to midfield. Returnable for Mitchell Page. Looking for room. Keeping it alive. Breaking tackles. Mitchell Page down the sideline. Touchdown. For Rudock, 2-man route, and he still finds his target. Only 2 players that are targets on that play for Jake Rudock. One is Darboh, and he's got a first down, a gain of 14. About twice the distance, 42 yards out. Bad snap. The placement was bobbled, and the kick comes up well short and left.
And that fine line between sitting there at the line too long, his lineman falling offside.
Sudfeld wastes no time going downfield here. Coming back to make a perfect adjustment to the ball is Sim. Until now, IU has the lead midway through the
safety look.
He's running down the seam here. Rudock doesn't look that way. Instead, he scrambles. Slides right at the first down marker. Here's Kenny Allen, a chip shot. He's clean this time, right down the middle. And Michigan has a 1-point. Howard again. Inside the 20. Cuts it back at the 10. End zone. Touchdown. Number 8. That's determined by this play. And they'll run it. They'll be trying to tie it. because now it's a touchdown lead for Indiana. Jordan Howard with the successful two-point conversion. Jake Rudock now only has 246. He'll go to the air on first down. Over the middle, there's the guy you've been wondering, Brock, when he would step up and make a play, and Jake Butt just made one to me. Pressure coming. Rudolph goes deep to the sideline, underthrown. It's caught inside the 5-yard line. J.U. Chesson is there for Jake Rudock, and it's first and goal, Michigan at the 2. Third down and goal at the 1, 11 seconds to go. The toss. At the 5-yard line, Drake Johnson is brought down. And now things change dramatically for Michigan. Here comes a blitz. Rudock to the end zone. In traffic. It is caught. Chesson. Touchdown. His 4th of the game. It is Jordan Howard leaping. And it is a touchdown. Play action on 2nd and 6. Rudock over the middle. Into the end zone with a leap goes Jake Butt. And Michigan gets the answer. And they're a point after away from overtime number 2. They show blitz here. They've got 6 players up near the line, and they will rush. Rudock with a pump fake. Stop and go. And it is a pitch and catch for a touchdown. One play to Amara Darboh. Touchdown, Michigan. And they will run it. Sudfeld on a keeper. Spins down to the 2. Sudfeld will throw it. End zone. Batted around. It falls incomplete. Michigan survives. Delano Hill broke it up, intended for Mitchell Page. And we have a whiteout here in Happy Valley as well. It's number 12 Michigan on the road to take on Penn State. Barkley's first carry finds room up the middle. There goes Saquon Barkley. Finally dragged down at the 10. Jared Wilson saved it. Has taken over. He is 3 for 3 on the season. And now he's 4 for 4. So Penn State gets the big run from Saquon Barkley that puts them inside the 10-yard line, but Michigan is able to stop them there. Penn State rushes 4. Stepping up in the pocket is Rudock. Over the middle, and he's got a man. Chesson gets loose. Not only a 3rd down conversion, but a big play all the way down to the Penn State 26-yard line. His big play makes it 1st and 10 Michigan. Play action for Rudock. Floats it to Jake Butt at the 5-yard line. Rolls into the end zone for a Wolverine touchdown.
NFL schemes, NFL system against a very sound.
Told us Tyler Davis's comfortable field goal range is. Down the sideline, into the end zone, underthrown and perfectly thrown. Saeed Blacknall with a touchdown catch. Christian Hackenberg has now tied Matt McGloin all-time in touchdowns thrown here at Penn State. That's his 46th career touchdown pass. Have they won so far?
They have, and it's been aided by some excellent and well-timed pressure.
3rd down and 10 after the timeout. Delayed blitz. Rudock down the sideline. Darboh is there. Does he do the toe tap? He has the completion. And he's inbounds at the 44-yard line. 10 at the 11 after the timeout. Penn State brings a blitz. They throw it out on the edge. Using his speed, getting to the goal line is Darboh. What a drive by Jake Rudock in Michigan. The touchdown with 51 seconds to go in the first half.
Make corners tackle. It was John Reed on the other side. The
defense guard against a Michigan fake. O'Neal looking for the corner. And that ball's dropped. It's loose inside the 10-yard line. Michigan might have it, and they do. J.U. Chesson recovers the muff inside the 10-yard line. This time it's Homa at the goal line. Is he in? No signal yet. It looks like he is. Yes, it is a Michigan touchdown. Has the back next to Hackenberg to help pass protect. Hackenberg up the seam and making the catch is Godwin. A 4th down conversion to the 5, inside the 5, down to about the 3. He's got it. Snuck it inside the right upright. 1 minute gone by. He's going to try and throw for it. Under pressure in the end zone. Incomplete. And now what do you do? Deshaun Hamilton, the intended receiver. Hackenberg, but this just to make it a 5-point game. Low kick, and it finds its way through. Your defense. And now your special teams gives up a huge return. Here's an end around to J.U. Chesson. He gets blockers down the sideline. One big return, one end around to Chesson, and just like that, Michigan is at the Penn State 20-yard line.
See, some teams get momentum plays inside the 40.
3rd down necessary for Penn State. Penn State brings a blitz. Rudock, he's going to take a shot at the end zone to Chesson, flag out. Trevor Williams is going to be flagged. Pass interference against the Nittany Lions, and Chesson is hurt. Slow to get up, now holding that right arm. Now they shift into that full house backfield. Smith gets the call, leaps over the pile. He reached it across. That's a Wolverine touchdown. Than 10. Under pressure, stiff arms, throws to the sideline, incomplete. Royce Jenkins-Stone all over Hackenberg, and Michigan gets the ball back on downs. And again, it's their defense that does the...
For both sides of that coin.
Now Jake Rudock takes a knee, and on the other side for Michigan, they now celebrate their 2nd consecutive road win against tough teams that certainly, from a record standpoint, seem a little underachieving. But at the same time, they have put themselves in a position where if Ohio State beats Michigan State coming up next, think about what we'll have next week when those two teams get together, the Buckeyes and the Wolverines. Congratulations to Michigan. They find a way to get the job done again. 28-16. They beat Penn State here in Happy Valley.
Michael Geiger will try a 41-yard field goal to win it for Michigan State. Maxu puts it down. The kick for Geiger in the air, and he has hit it, and the Spartans have ended all of those streaks for Ohio State and post a 17-14 victory.
Before Ohio State lost to Michigan State in Columbus, all Michigan needed to do was beat Ohio State and they would be headed to the Big Ten Championship to play Iowa. Now Michigan needs some help. They need to beat Ohio State themselves here in Ann Arbor, and they need Michigan State to lose to Penn State in East Lansing a few hours later.
Jim, as a player, it certainly seemed like you guys, Michigan players, treated the Ohio State game differently. Do you not anticipate treating it differently as a coach?
I have no frame of reference for what you're referring to. We treated it differently when I was a player.
Yeah, just circled the game, the rivalry game, doing something each week for it, the occasional guarantee and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know where you're coming from. Sorry.
Knowing Jim, he's probably trying to downplay a lot of the stuff, and I think he'll get to the emotional part about Michigan and Ohio State as you get closer to the game. But the truth of the matter is, he played in the game.
Coach, I'm curious what you remember of the atmosphere of this game when you played in it.
I don't know. Today I'm most reminded of a time when I wasn't even here. I just read about it and heard players from the 1969 team talk about the game.
For nearly 3/4 of a century, the football teams of these two neighboring states, Michigan and Ohio, have been engaging in a rivalry that is truly second to none.
The 1969 Ohio State-Michigan football game. You can't describe the feeling, the anxiety, Everything was a state in the 1969 game. It was Bo's first year, his first time facing his mentor, Woody Hayes. Big Ten championship, trip to the Rose Bowl, our reputation, you know, everything was on the line.
Seldom in this long football tradition has there been a day as perfect for a showdown battle as this one.
No one gave us much of a chance. Let's face it, Ohio State at that time was considered one of the best teams in the history of college football.
The last time Ohio State lost a football game was in Columbus, Ohio, October the 28th, 1967. It was Illinois.
That game, it started off typical for a 1969 Buckeye game. They scored first on us.
Otis, touchdown for Ohio State.
But we came back and we stopped them, and I had a big run that set up a touchdown.
And the handoff goes to Billy Taylor, finds it open.
We were able to move the ball on the ground and threw a couple of passes here and there and scored early in the game, and then again scored and went up 24-12 at halftime.
It's a touchdown for Michigan, and the Wolverines take the lead. 13.
We didn't score anymore in the second half. However, neither did Ohio State.
And there it is, what has to be the upset of the century.
It put Michigan back on the map. Traditionally, we'd been a football powerhouse, but had lost that status. And when we upset the #1 team in the country in 1969, everybody knew that the sleeping giant was awake.
Celebration will go on long into the night in old Ann Arbor town.
The similarities with Coach Harbaugh's team and the 1969 team is huge. The current Buckeyes, until their loss Saturday, were undefeated, 20-plus games, just like they were in 1969. We stumbled early in '69. We lost to Missouri. We lost to MSU. Jim Harbaugh's team stumbled against Utah and MSU.
His first year at Michigan, Urban Meyer, the established guy at Ohio State, coming off a national title. Doesn't get any better than that.
Now it's coming down to a showdown with Ohio State. The rivalry is back where it used to be.
Welcome to an electric Michigan Stadium as we are nearing kickoff between Michigan and Ohio State.
Let's just be realistic about this. We haven't been holding up our end of the bargain here at Michigan. And I think all the Michigan fans in this stadium are just yearning for a Michigan victory so we can officially say that Michigan football is back.
Come with it. That's all I gotta say. Because it's time to go to work. 1, 2, 3, 2. Let's get it.
This is a moment. Last week, next week, live right here. Because this is the game that we will be remembered for.
Jake Rudock brings Michigan out. He's up under center, one setback. Barrett looks to throw. He's getting pressure, and he'll go down sacked. And he is brought down short of the first down. Brings up a 4th and 7 for the Buckeyes. There's a flag thrown back where Johnston kicked the ball away.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. 15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
And now Michigan on defense again has to fight through that bad break. Be mentally tough. See if you can get another 3 and out. Here's a give. Sweep left. This is a big play for Ezekiel Elliott. He breaks it out into Michigan territory. Down inside the 20 to the 11-yard line. Buckeyes knocking on the door. He fights his way up to the goal line and into the end zone. J.T. Barrett converts.
If Michigan is forced into a 3 and out here, we're in trouble. I think it's critical that Michigan at least string together a couple first downs.
It's caught by Davion Smith. He's inside the 20. Breaks a tackle inside the 15. He's down to the 13-yard line. That was a runaway truck, Davion Smith.
Rudock back to throw, looking left, throws left. He's got Chesson. He's inside the pylon. Touchdown, Michigan. Did they answer the bell or what?
Yes, they did.
First down for the Buckeyes at the Wolverine 25. Barrett rides Elliott, then he goes back to throw, looking to throw the ball deep. That ball is caught by Jalen Marshall. Ohio State touchdown.
We just can't allow Ohio State to score on this drive.
He takes the snap, he looks left, runs now back to the right, breaks the tackle to the 10, the 5, and dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State, and they take a 28-10 lead over Michigan.
This is a real problem. Michigan's defense looks unorganized.
Give is to Elliott. Elliott goes over right tackle inside the 1 and dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. So far in the second half, the Ohio State offense has not been stopped.
And if we're going to score touchdowns, it has to be on the arm of Jake Rudock.
Rudock back to throw. Here comes pressure from Joey Bosa. The ball is fumbled, and Ohio State, I think, gets on it. And Jake Rudock is slow to get up.
Jake Rudock is hurt. He is holding his left arm.
Ohio State with a first down, 35-13. They lead it. And here is Barrett going around left end. Breaks inside at the 10, the 5, and he will score. Ohio State now is up 41-13. And that's all she wrote.
And Ohio State's going to wait and see what happens with that Michigan State-Penn State game that's about to kick off here in just a few minutes.
If Ohio State is not in that Final Four, there are going to be 4 football teams that are going to be really happy that Ohio State isn't in it.
We'll regroup and come back with the same aspirations, win the next football game.
Now in the pistol formation, Harris short set, flanker screen. Taken by Callaway. Callaway with that great speed inside the 35-yard line. 25-yard gain. Third's been woeful. Hurt himself. Now it's a fake. Falls on the ground. The kicking game for Florida has been an abject disaster since day one.
But that's why they go for the fake. Getting positive yardage.
And he's alone. There's 5'11", 228. Great cut. Inside the 30, 25. Still on his feet down to the 20. And this is against an exceptional SEC defense. Gain of 20-foot single coverage with Hargraves. They will go to the left. Greg Johnson, touchdown. Jalen Tabor couldn't stop him as he went to the corner. What a start for Michigan's offense.
And the heel switch. Back was suspended in October.
Harris with time. Throws to the wide open Callaway. Looked like a zone. They found a hole in it. Michigan brings 5. They don't get there, and Harris throws to the goal line. Just short. Almost got in Chris Thompson. Problems. If they don't make it, they may go for it instead of try a field goal.
I think they're absolutely going for it.
Direct snap to Taylor. Taylor hands off to Callaway, and Callaway tosses it to the quarterback, Harris. Tinkers to Evers to Chance.
He was good to me. I understand why Harbaugh's mad. That's not necessary.
Two-man rush. Rudock going deep. Chesson is by himself. Somebody Tua coverage in the Florida secondary. Marcus May and Brendan Hargraves talking to each other. One or both blew it. Chesson probably hasn't been that wide open. Harris under pressure. Floats it for the end zone. It's up for grabs and it's intercepted. That is another one of those awful mistakes that Harris has been prone to this year. Just to throw it up when there are two, almost three. And very unselfish. Perry is open. Boy, was he open. And there have been some breakdowns in his Gator secondary, which is loaded with all-star players.
That time, and 3 timeouts left.
Kenny Allen with a 21-shot or 21-yard chip shot field goal. And knocks it through.
At all.
Slant pass, almost picked, but it's a touchdown to Grant Perry. That was so close to a pick six. Marcus May read it beautifully, and it went right past him into the arms of Perry. Rudolph televised that pass. Once you get him in this kind of heat for a big guy, Harris will go down. They sack him back at the 8-yard line. Chris Wormley was the first guy in there. Royce Jenkins Stone also got in there. You talked
it on the field.
Shift both tight ends to the right and then send Butt back to the left. Rudolph. Chesson beats Hargraves. Runs a post and Rudolph put it on the money for 45.
Well, we mentioned that Hargraves had not played at cornerback that whole series. Maybe it was just rotating Atlanta, so probably a relationship building. We've already got one of your guys. If there's another chance, we'll put him on.
3rd and goal, they give it to the fullback, Oma, who just pulls his way into the end zone. His 5th rushing touchdown of the season. All 242 pounds. The big senior may have put it away. Third down, Rudolph, wide open. Drake Jackson, touchdown.
I love the heel flip. Careful.
Yeah, that's amazing. Looks as if Gene Kelly or Fred Astaire played football.
I wonder if he's yelling when he does that. Well, this has become question marks at quarterback for both, but this is going to be 2 pretty solid groups coming back next season for both sides.
They fake the punt. And they will not get it as they try to run with Taven Bryan.
Up the 2nd in school history in passing yards for a season, needs to continue to put up tape against a good opponent. So that's why I would assume you're still throwing.
Rudolph inside the 15 down to the 11-yard line. From 21 early in the ball game, this one is from 25. And Michigan rolls it up to 41 points. Wolverines have scored 7 of 8 drives today.
Wolverine, Beathard, a special talent at quarterback. I think Rudolph's very good as well. But Beathard, a little better runner. What a snap.
Tough throw, great catch.
I think this is Jim Harbaugh doing everything he can for Jake Rudolph. Get as much film on him as he possibly can. It's the only thing I can think of. They're just kind of playing it out like it's a practice, let these guys still go. But Grant Perry, he was a guy who didn't have a whole lot of catches first half of the season. He's going to be a nice trending upward receiver for them going into the offseason.
And now the victory formation as Harbaugh is not going to try to score. Well, what a great day for the Wolverines. He was over 3,000 yards. They win their 10th game. Quite a first year for Jim Harbaugh. 10-3 as he comes in to restore the glory for Michigan. And Jerry Punch. Doc?
Jake Rudolph, 278 yards, 3 touchdowns. You're our Capital One player of the game. Describe what this emotion of this moment means to you.
It's huge. Individually, I've never been able to come out with a win the last game of the year. And these guys, we've worked so hard, this team. And, 10 wins is a big landmark to make, and we're able to make it. I'm just so proud of the guys.
What was the key to your ability to be able to move the ball so well against a very good Florida defense today?
Honestly, it goes to the big guys up front, those 5 guys. All of them doing a great job. Also, Coach Fish, our passing game coordinator, did a great job making great calls. I understood what was coming in, why it was coming in. Just all the praise to him and the rest of the guys.
On that final pass a moment ago, you became the second quarterback in the 136-year history of Michigan football to throw for 3,000 yards in a single season, young man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Go celebrate.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Mike?
Doc, thanks so much.
You can see the emotion. What a terrific ending for that young man.
Final score here at the Citrus Bowl in Orlando, 41-7, Michigan, after taking a punch early from the Florida Gators offense, goes on to win and get their 10th victory of the year as opposed to 3 losses. The Gators will finish at 10-4. For our entire crew, Ed Cunningham and Dr. Jerry Punch, this is Mike Patrick. Thanks for watching, everybody. So long from
Harold Mills.
What a fantastic game. And on behalf of Florida Citrus Sports, it is my great honor to introduce to you the most valuable player of today's game, Mr. Jake Rudolph.
Jake, what an incredible day. 278 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. How will you remember this day, your final day in a uniform for Michigan?
I'll remember with all these guys in front of me. They've braced everything that coaches have thrown at us. 4 weeks is a long time coming off a loss, trying to come back and end with 10 wins. So it's a tribute to this team. It's a full team effort, and I'm just so proud of these guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, the final pass this young man threw in the final minute of the game made him just the second Michigan quarterback in 136 years of football to pass for 3,000 yards in a single season. Well done.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jake Rudolph, the MVP of the Buffalo Wild Wings Citrus Bowl. It is now my pleasure to introduce you the president of Buffalo Wild Wings North America, Judy Shulak. Judy?
Thank you. On behalf of Buffalo Wild Wings, I'd like to congratulate the winner of the 2016 Buffalo Wild Wings Citrus Bowl, the Michigan Wolverines.
Guys, Coach Harbaugh wanted you guys to be up here instead of him because he said, I want my players to be able to take the rewards for what this is about. Tell us what it means for you guys to be able to finish the year with an impressive performance like this on New Year's Day.
Oh, it's awesome, just seeing the offense go up and down the field like that, and Florida not really being able to run the ball on the defense and really putting it all together. And coming out and playing Michigan football the way Michigan football should be played.
And just to take off of that, we have a great defense here at Michigan. Everything to them, the offensive line brought it today. We all played together, and then just that Michigan defense is a great thing. So, after all this season, it's great to get these 10 wins.
A 10-win season, how special is that?
Very special, very special. We're just so excited to get the 10th win under Coach Harbaugh and just go blue. I just want a quick thing. It might be a record because me, my roommates, Sione Homa and Drake Johnson all scored in the game. I don't know if that's ever been done in Michigan history. So shout out to my roommates, Sione and Drake, in the same game. Thank you, boys.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a football game. And year one of Jim Harbaugh in Ann Arbor is over, but the maize and blue are back.